So, Leah Thomas, aka Mama Leah, aka Mama Lele, as she is in my phone, she showed me the kind of lady that I want to be. A lady that makes other people around her feel good. A lady that chooses positive over negative. A lady that looks to the future, but also a lady that knows about the past. And I don't think there was any aspect of life that she wasn't mentally curious about. Like, she could talk about somebody's weird new hairstyle, like some up and coming musician, and she could talk about ancient beliefs and meanings, and she could talk about art and history. And it wasn't just art and history that might have directly related to her. It was pretty much about anything. I felt like anything that ever crossed her brain really made a dent and stayed there. And I want to be like that. But she wouldn't, even sometimes things can drag us down, like when we know about the world and we know it's ugh, sometimes it's a bad place. But I never felt like she was dragged down, ever. I feel like she was always like this shining light in a room. That's really how I felt, and I still feel about her. So she showed me the kind of person that I want to be, and yeah, I love her a lot. And favorite memory? Basically all of them. I can't pick. Any family party that I got invited to that I was so lucky to, favorite memory. Yeah. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Hello, my name is Marisa Eidelman, and I am a stage 4 stomach cancer patient, both at the Alta Bates Cancer Center and at Stanford. I had the amazing pleasure, the privilege of meeting Leah while I was doing treatment for my initial battle, because I already have also battled the recurrence. This was in 2017. We were both honestly not doing well. We met while we were both doing chemotherapy treatments and hydration. We both had lost a lot of weight and spent countless hours in a small tiny room with nurses doing treatment and talking about our disease, our experiences, our doctors, but also our families, our lives, our hopes, our fears. We also texted. We exchanged cell numbers. We texted. My memories of Leah are nothing but positive. She was a wonderful, sweet, loving, and caring fellow cancer warrior. She gave me hope and support when needed, and I hope I did the same for her. I always wanted, but didn't succeed, to take Leah with me to Stanford for a second opinion. We were both being treated by the same doctor at Alta Bates initially, and I thought she would have benefited from that, but she didn't want to go. She had established a family at the Alta Bates Cancer Center, and I respected that. She felt very reassured there. She felt very supported there, and at times she thrived. So when I found out that she had passed, not too long after I saw her last, one day, I had an appointment, a short appointment, and as always, I ran into her at the cancer center. It was not planned, but she made the time to come and sit with me while I waited for my appointment, and we chatted. And she told me the cancer was back and she was having some trouble. And of course, as always, I offered anything she needed, to call me, to text me, that I would drive her to Stanford, whatever she wanted. But Leah was such a sweet person that all she wanted was to hear about me, and how I was doing. And that made an impact on me because I learned from her how to be kind, be supportive, and listen to other fellow patients like us. I will miss her dearly. I know that she's up there smiling, looking at all of us, hoping that her daughters and grandchildren will live a long, joyful, healthy, and meaningful life. And if you want to know one funny thing about my experience with Leah is that I happen to be Jewish, and I shared that with her one day. I don't remember in what context, and she got incredibly excited. And I at first didn't understand why, and then she explained that she had also Jewish roots in her family, and we just shared a lot of stories about what it meant for us to be Jewish, and whether we practiced or not, or how we did our things, religion, spirituality. She was a pleasure to have as a fellow warrior and a friend. I will miss her dearly, and I thank you all for allowing me to be part of this memorial. It's very, very, very small token of my affection for her. I wish I could do more. Again, my name is Marisa, and I loved Leah, and I will miss her dearly. Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do because a lot of my moments with Lele was my fondest moments. Like, I enjoyed every moment I spent with her. She's a Libra, which I love. But my most favorite memory would be me walking up 45th from home to school, Oakland Tech, and Lele will pull over and damn. It's kind of tough, blood. She would pick me up. She'll open the trunk, I'll hop in, and we'll all roll up to Tech. Yeah. She never rolled past me, ever.
Miss Jones was such a prime example of everything I want to be as a woman. She was kind. She was deeply soulful, thoughtful, artistic, an amazing mother. She had just a great personality. I always say over and over how bright a light she was. She just literally radiated positivity. She had such an even mood. Every time I saw her, no matter it seemed whatever was going on in her life, she was always so sweet to me. Always asked me how I was doing and seemed to be genuinely interested. Anytime I would go over their house to say hello to everybody, pretty much as soon as I walked in the door, I asked Jessica, is your mom home? And if she was, I would just go straight to her room, sit down next to her bed, and we would just catch up like we were old friends. She would always ask me what I had going on project-wise or artistically, and then I would tell her, and then she would be so gracious to show me what projects she was working on, and just and we would just talk about art that way. She spoke to me like a peer, not like somebody who was much younger than her. And that always made me want to rise to her expectations, and always have something going on, and always honor my creative side. So each time I came over, I could tell her something new, and make her proud of whatever I was working on. Through our interactions and all of the things that she showed me, she taught me how to always honor my artistic side, even during periods where I'm not feeling the motivation to create, or during the moments where I'm not doing it for monetary reasons. She always taught me how to keep projects going and always be doing something. She had such a wide range of things that she would be working on, whether it be book covers, whether it be sewing. That always inspired me, and that's something that'll always stick with me. And I'll forever be trying to keeping that side of myself alive so that I can keep making her proud. through our interactions and all of the things that she showed me, she taught me how to always honor my artistic side. Even during periods where I'm not feeling the motivation to create, or during the moments where I'm not doing it for monetary reasons, she always taught me how to keep projects going and always be doing something. Like, she has such a wide range of things that she would be working on, whether it be book covers, whether it be sewing. That always inspired me, and that's something that'll always stick with me. And I'll forever be trying to keeping that side of myself alive so that I can keep making her proud.
My favorite memory of Leah would have to be her calling me out the blue one day saying, "Hey, Felicia, I just need you to know that I love you." And I'm like, "I know." She was like, "No, I need you to know." And I'm like, "I know, Lele." She was like, "No, I need you to know that I love you, genuinely love you." And I was just like, "Is everything okay?" She was like, "Yeah, but I just need you to know that." And I should know. I would say it would have been weird, but Lele was one of those people that let you know she loved you while you were here, or while she was here. Lele has impacted me in so many ways. When I say it's a lifetime impact, it's nothing momentarily. Everything she has taught me, from the knowledge, skills, information, I can take with me for the rest of my life, use the rest of a lifetime. I would say I would like for all of you to know how wonderful she is, just like she needed me to know that. But I'm sure anyone who see this already knows the great special person Lele was and know how wonderful she is. And I'm sure everyone already knows that, so I don't need to tell you guys. I love you, Lele.
My dearest Lele, our beautiful angel, gone too soon. I can't believe that I'm making a video saying how much I'm going to miss you and forever love you. I'm so grateful, so thankful to have such a kind, beautiful, kind-hearted spirit in my life. Since kids, like, you shown me nothing but love and respect and kindness and gentleness, and you showed me the way that a loving parent is. And I admire and respect that about you so, so much more than you would ever know, which I'm sure you do. But that really, really touched me, how you was always there, never judging, like listening, always had some great positive advice for us and some funny advice as well. And just, I miss those memories. Like, it just don't even feel right to even do this. And it took a lot to even get here, but it got to be done because we loved you, and you know that, and you know I loved you. And just to see your beautiful smile and to hear your words always to me, like, that's gonna always stick to me, and I'm gonna always love you and cherish those memories because they were great times. On the weekends, always at your house, like, never fails. You taking us to parties, picking us up, because yeah, we had a curfew, and it just was fun. Like, from taking us with you to PMG, you had 3 daughters and always had me and Brittany too. So that was so beautiful. You a single mom and you was doing it, and that's remarkable because you didn't ask for help. You didn't seek to be pitied. You just did what you had to do. And that was a strong leader and an example and an awesome mother. And I just want to say thank you, too, for showing us a great example of a woman, a single woman, and doing it by yourself. When you took us to PMG to your job on Wednesdays, and we acting a fool at your job, and you got extra kids with you, and getting in so much trouble. But those are memories I'm always, always cherish. And I just know that your daughters, they're going to be okay. Like, you raised some strong young women, and they know what to do. They're going to forever celebrate you and honor you and respect you because that was the type of loving person, mother you were to them, and the mother figure to us when everybody's at your house on the weekend, when you tired and you coming from work, but yet whatever to make your girls happy, you did it. And I just thank you for all the times you got to spend with our children and showing them different things, and even the that you had for them before all this occurred, and things you wanted to show them. And we'll always forever hold those memories dearly in our hearts. And I love you beyond. And I know you are my guardian angel now, and your girls as well, and all of ours. And I can still see you laugh, hear your laugh, I should say, and just hear your voice and your sniggles and your little snort like Jessie, and just that bright smile and that infectious, beautiful energy that you just displayed continuously, no matter what obstacle you was going through. You always held your head high, and I honor and respect that. And I love you for that, and all our talks and all the advice and everything, and just the love and the kindness. And I'm gonna forever miss you, but you gone physically, but never in spirit. And I love you, Lele, always and forever. Rest in heaven, angel. Love you.
Well, I didn't know the time for the videos was so short, so let me hurry up. I just want to say, Didi, Meek, and Jessie, I love you. Lele, I miss you so much. Nobody could ever take your place. You're so beautiful. You're intelligent. You're loving. You're never judging. Always accepted me for who I was and made me feel my best. I love you so much, beautiful lady, and I'll just always lift you up in everything I do. I love you. Mwah.
My life has been most impacted by Leah from her daughters, all three of them. The relationship that I have with each of them carries over to today, and I'm able to witness her greatness through them. The girls are very present and ahead of their time, and I'm so thankful for everything that I've learned from the girls through their mom, which their mom is who taught them those things. They continue to share their mom with me, and I'm very appreciative for that. And I know I have so much learning to go, and I'm grateful to have the girls. The best memories that I would have with Auntie Leah are our conversations that she and I would just have alone, or when she would do readings for me. We would speak so candidly with each other, and her energy just felt so trusting. She felt like family. All of them feel like family. They're literally my extended family. I don't have any siblings, so me just feeling so welcome and invited by them all. Like, they're literally my blood family. My mother loves the girls just as their mom loved me, and it shows. But the conversations that Auntie Leah and I would have were forever, and forever, I will forever keep those close and dear. She would school me, console me, and motivate me all in the same conversation, giving me gems and things that I didn't know. For every idea or dream that I've ever shared with her, she was always so supportive of me and always reminding me that I was on the right path and that I had what it takes, even when I felt like that I didn't. So for that, I'm forever grateful for. She was always quick to give me advice and let me know who I was and remind me of who I was. And I'm forever grateful to be her doctor. Love you.
Yo, what up? First off, I just want to say to Mika, Didi, and Jessie, how truly sorry I am for the passing of your mom, and I just send all my love and my condolences to you three. I know how much y'all loved your mom. I know how much y'all bonded, how much y'all got along. Y'all was all like best friends. So for me, it just really hits a place in my heart, and I have y'all all three in my heart forever. I love y'all. But Leah Thomas has influenced my life in many ways. One, we're Libra buddies. So the vibe was already there. From the first time I met her, I was like, God, who is this little woman with so much life and love inside of her, man? She was always accepting, always welcoming, and I just loved that about her. And she also smoked, so that's a bonus. She's just a great role model, a great influencer, a great woman to look up to, very intuitive, very studious, always learning, even though I felt like she knew so much. And every time we sat down and talked, it was like probably my favorite things to do coming over. I think that her passing is a great blow to humanity. Just how much love that lady had inside of her will always be something that I cherish forever. My favorite memory with mommy will have to probably be when I come over. The first thing I do, I hug Dee Dee, I hug Mika. If Jesse's there, I hug her too. By the way, Dee Dee got the best hugs. But I go in the room with mom and I give her some of my best Chiba. She always loved that. And we just talk for however long about everything. Zodiacs, horoscopes, aliens, conspiracies, Illuminati, all type of shit. Music, just everything. And it was just so amazing to see how she was in the same space I was in mentally, and how she really was in tune with nature and things around her. I really dug that. And every time I got a chance, I just needed to go sit in the room. And every time you came out, it was like a different expression on your face. Like you go in there kind of down, but then you come out with life. And I think that's what the human bonding experience is about. It's about uplifting each other and putting life into each other when we feel like we can't do it for ourselves. And that was what mommy was about. Loving everybody, embracing everybody, and just making you feel wanted and welcome. That's one of the reasons why I call her mommy, because I didn't get that growing up from my mom. So to get it from a woman who's not my mom, and for her to love me unconditionally and embrace me and be happy every time she sees me, and every time she thought me up, I would pop up. So I knew that it was something special about this woman, something special about our bond. Libra gang gang. But yes, mommy, I think it's a gift and a curse in your transition. A gift because you transitioned. You made it up out of here. You're able to go and be with the ancestors and elevate on the higher level consciously in that fifth dimension. And I think it's a curse, or not such a good thing, shall I say, because we left a lot of people down here who really love you, who, you know, probably could have used another 10, 15 more years, 20 with you. But, you know, can't question the universe. I just embrace it. I enjoyed your life. I enjoyed you as a human being. I loved every minute that we were around each other. I'll forever hold you in my heart. I love you. Jesse, Dee Dee, Mika, I love y'all forever.
So this video is a tribute video to an old friend of mine, Leah. And I met Leah in my early 20s. Peanut, who I grew up with as a teenager, married Leah. We had children around the same time in our early 20s. And one of the things that stood out about Leah is that she had a beautiful spirit. People try to become what she was naturally. Just a sweet spirit. And you don't come across that too often. You don't come across authentic people very often. I am a godfather. And so here is, you know, it's kind of sticky, where I was godfather to all three. Now, I don't want to offend any other godparents. I don't. I know I was godfather to one, but I I took on all three. I'm sorry, I did. I was uncle, I was goddad, whatever. We were that close. We went to the same church, and we went to one of them churches. You were there all day. You were there all week. So we were really close. And plus, me and Peanut played basketball weekly. Yeah, I wore him out weekly. He's going to yell when I say that. But it's true. Be quiet, Harold. You know I whooped on you. Let's just keep it real. The thing that stand out about Leah really is how much she loved her girls. Like you couldn't say Leah and say you know Leah and didn't know how much she loved her girls. Any sacrifice to her for her girls wasn't a sacrifice. It was just a natural thing. And you see my mother, that's my mother back there. So I lost a mom. So I lost her when I was in my 30s. I think I was 34. So to the girls, I know how tough this is. Don't let nobody tell you you're gonna get over it. Nah, don't try to get over it. Just embrace it. Embrace it. Every emotion. When you want to cry, embrace it and cry. When you want to laugh, embrace the laugh. So I know the feeling. I know how you feel. It's a pain that, woo. But this is a tribute to Leah. So I want to keep it upbeat, but I do want to honor the girls. I know how y'all feeling. I love y'all. I plan on being down there, and I might high side a little bit on my motorcycle. So I plan on coming down on my motorcycle. I might act a little stupid in Oakland for a while, just for Leah. So if you hear a motorcycle coming through there, that's me. To honor Leah, I just want to talk about her spirit. And I didn't feel like I had the words to accomplish that. So I was looking at and praying about some songs. And there's a song, it's called Riser. And I believe it represents Leah's spirit towards her girls. I modified it a little bit. I'm going to read it because I don't want to mess it up. But it's a great song. And it starts like this. And this is her spirit talking to the girls. Lay your pretty head down on my shoulder. You don't have to worry anymore. This old world is cold and getting colder. And I know how to lock and bolt the door. Yeah, she was too good for this world. It's time for her to go to the next step. Her spirit continues to speak to the girls. I'm strong enough to hold you through the winter. Mean enough, and although she was sweet, you mess with her girls. Little thing to get at you. Mean enough to stare your demons down. The hard time put the shine into the diamond, and she is a diamond. I won't let that keep us in the ground. Yeah, her body's in the ground, but her spirit is not. Please know that. Her spirit is here. It's in your hearts. It's in my heart. I'm a trier. I'm a get down low so I can lift you higher. She did that with you girls, and she's still doing it. An army couldn't keep down my desire for you young girls. Yeah. I'm a riser. I'm a get up off the ground. Not a runner or a hider. Push comes to shove. Hey, I'm a fighter. When darkness comes to town, I'm a lighter. A get out aliver. Her spirit's alive. Out of the fire, I am a survivor. I am truly honored to share this tribute. Whatever mistakes I made, chalk it up to me. But I honor the spirit of Leah. I honor the girls. I'm celebrating. I'm probably going to have my pipe with me. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. I love you, girls. Be strong. And to the whole family, I'm praying and I'm believing God that he will strengthen you during this time. I know Leah will want us to celebrate. Yeah, she misses her girls, but she's in a better place. Her spirit is at peace, and she wants us to be strong and celebrate. So let's celebrate the beautiful, wonderful, phenomenal, beautiful spirit of Leah. Bless y'all. Bye. So this video is a tribute video to an old friend of mine, Leah. And I met Leah in my early 20s. Peanut, who I grew up with as a teenager, married Leah. We had children around the same time in our early 20s. And one of the things that stood out about Leah is that she had a beautiful spirit. People try to become what she was naturally. Just a sweet spirit. And you don't come across that too often. You don't come across authentic people very often. I am a godfather. And so here is, it's kind of sticky where I was godfather to all three. Now, I don't want to offend any other godparents. I don't. I know I was godfather to one, but I took on all three. I'm sorry, I did. I was uncle, I was goddad, whatever. We were that close. We went to the same church, and we went to one of them churches. You were there all day. You were there all week. So we were really close. And plus, me and Peanut played basketball weekly. Yeah, I wore him out weekly. He's going to yell when I say that. But it's true. Be quiet, Harold. I whooped on you. Let's just keep it real. The thing that stand out about Leah really is how much she loved her girls. You couldn't say Leah and say Leah and didn't know how much she loved her girls. Any sacrifice to her for her girls wasn't a sacrifice. It was just a natural thing. And you see my mother, that's my mother back there. So I lost a mom. So I lost her when I was in my 30s. I think I was 34. So to the girls, I know how tough this is. Don't let nobody tell you you're gonna get over it. Nah, don't try to get over it. Just embrace it. Embrace it. Every emotion. When you want to cry, embrace it and cry. When you want to laugh, embrace the laugh. So I know the feeling. I know how you feel. It's a pain that, woo. But this is a tribute to Leah. So I want to keep it upbeat, but I do want to honor the girls. I know how y'all feeling. I love y'all. I plan on being down there, and I might high side a little bit on my motorcycle. So I plan on coming down on my motorcycle. I might act a little stupid in Oakland for a while just for Leah. So if you hear a motorcycle coming through there, that's me. To honor Leah, I just want to talk about her spirit. And I didn't feel like I had the words to accomplish that. So I was looking at and praying about some songs. And there's a song, it's called Riser. And I believe it represents Leah's spirit towards her girls. I modified it a little bit. I'm going to read it because I don't want to mess it up. But it's a great song. And it starts like this. And this is her spirit talking to the girls. Lay your pretty head down on my shoulder. You don't have to worry anymore. This old world is cold and getting colder. And I know how to lock and bolt the door. Yeah, she was too good for this world. It's time for her to go to the next step. Her spirit continues to speak to the girls. I'm strong enough to hold you through the winter. Mean enough, and although she was sweet, you mess with her girls. Little thing to get at you. Mean enough to stare your demons down. The hard time put the shine into the diamond, and she is a diamond. I won't let that keep us in the ground. Yeah, her body's in the ground, but her spirit is not. Please know that. Her spirit is here. It's in your hearts. It's in my heart. I'm a trier. I'm a get down low so I can lift you higher. She did that with you girls, and she's still doing it. An army couldn't keep down my desire for you young girls. Yeah. I'm a riser. I'm a get up off the ground. Not a runner or a hider. Push comes to shove. Hey, I'm a fighter. When darkness comes to town, I'm a lighter. A get out aliver. Her spirit's alive. Out of the fire, I am a survivor. I am truly honored to share this tribute. Whatever mistakes I made, chalk it up to me. But I honor the spirit of Leah. I honor the girls. I'm celebrating. I'm probably going to have my pipe with me. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. I love you girls. Be strong. And to the whole family, I'm praying and I'm believing God that he will strengthen you during this time. I know Leah will want us to celebrate. Yeah, she misses her girls, but she's in a better place. Her spirit is at peace, and she wants us to be strong and celebrate. So let's celebrate the beautiful, wonderful, phenomenal, beautiful spirit of Leah. Bless y'all. Bye.
Well, one of the funniest things that I can remember about Leah was when I was pregnant with Benika. And I was getting ready to go to the hospital to give birth. And I had called a cab and everything. And I was getting ready to go. I had my little suitcase and ready to go out the door. And Leah says to me, "Okay, Auntie, have a good time." Leah was always full of joy and love and compassion and full of what was wrong with the world and how she could change it. And I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I love her so much. Bye, Leah, be a butterfly.
So, to share my favorite memory of the amazing, beautiful, incredible Leah Thomas, I would say, honestly, I only met her. I almost feel like she's like a mythical unicorn, because I only met her, I want to say, 3 times in person and then a couple times like over FaceTime. Her just radiant, funny, loving, intelligent, relaxed, super cool, super sweet, just beautiful energy was so impactful, even if you only met her for 5 minutes. I'd say the first time I met her would probably be my favorite time because I feel like it just represents her spirit. Was in Chicago, 2008, in Hyde Park at Jessica and Ginger's apartment with the little posters, and you had the Lil Wayne poster. I remember that. Yeah, it was the first time I met your mom, and she just was so funny and free, and you guys were just laughing and, kind of like talking ish, you know what I mean? Like, it was just a really fun energy, and I just remember her dancing and you guys like hyping her up and us like laughing and talking. And it was just such a fun time. And I remember too, probably the first time I saw a picture of Leah on Facebook, this was like 2007. Wait, that's your mom? She has tattoos. I didn't know any moms that had tattoos, let alone this beautiful floral, like, hieroglyphics with the scarab. I was like, dang, your mom is cool as hell. Totally made sense that this is your mom because you are Jessica and you are so cool and amazing and intelligent and wise. And I was like, yeah, your mom is special. She's unique and she's amazing, and I haven't even met her. Her impact on me, I could just sense the depth and the layers and the beauty of her personality and spirit and her evolution as a person and into the mother that she was. I feel like she defines being yourself and always learning and growing and changing who you are so that it fits who you really want to be. Parts of her lifestyle and spirit that really spoke true to her and was just this unique, beautiful, special person, so she could be that as a mom. I feel like she embodies uniqueness and self-celebration and evolution. And I think those are such powerful elements in a person's life journey, and I feel like she just shined her light in such a beautiful and special way. She was so chill and down to earth, just saw you here. I just love her, but I feel like her spirit lives on not only in her children and her granddaughters and everyone that knows her, but it just lives on in general and every day in our hearts and minds and the existence of the universe. She is here. Thank you, Leah, for being a beautiful, amazing, inspirational, incredible woman. We love you so much. We love you, Jessica, Dee Dee, Mika, everybody. Yeah, I love you, Leah.
First and foremost, I just want to send my love, prayers, and condolences to the family. Jesse, Mika, Dee Dee, I love you all. This one was tough, definitely was tough to accept for me personally, because ever since your daughters have shared you with me from high school when I first met them, you've been nothing but a ball of light and a great spirit, a beautiful spirit. You've always welcomed me in your house, whether it was food, whether it was words of encouragement, whether it was wisdom. You always shared that with me. You would call, text, check on me, even when I was 3,000 miles away or if I was home, and that went a long way with myself. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have plenty stories about things that you've done and the type of person you are, but we miss you, we love you, and, I just ask God to continue to strengthen your daughters, and strengthen the rest of your family, close friends, and everybody that was impacted by you. You were a beautiful person, and just thank you for shedding and sharing your light with me. And to Dee Dee, Jesse, and Mika, thank you for sharing your mother with me. it goes without saying, but she definitely was a special person and a beautiful person with a beautiful spirit. So I love you all. Miss you, Mom. First and foremost, I just want to send my love, prayers, and condolences to the family. Jesse, Mika, Didi, I love you all. This one was tough, definitely was tough to accept for me personally, because ever since your daughters have shared you with me from high school when I first met them, you've been nothing but a ball of light and a great spirit, a beautiful spirit. You've always welcomed me in your house, whether it was food, whether it was words of encouragement, whether it was wisdom. You always shared that with me. You would call, text, check on me, even when I was 3,000 miles away or if I was home, and that went a long way with myself. So, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have plenty stories about things that you've done and the type of person you are, but we miss you, we love you, and, I just ask God to continue to strengthen your daughters, and strengthen the rest of your family, close friends, and everybody that was impacted by you. You were a beautiful person, and just thank you for shedding and sharing your light with me. And to Didi, Jesse, and Mika, thank you for sharing your mother with me. It goes without saying, but she definitely was a special person and a beautiful person with a beautiful spirit. So I love you all. Miss you, Mom.
Leah Thomas was so smart and brave and fun and funny and an excellent mother and an excellent friend. And I feel really blessed that I got to know her and got to have my tarot cards read and got to spend time, planning new projects or going to IKEA or to the fabric store. And I really am grateful for her time on earth, and I will miss her.
Leah, you did it. You got out of this crazy world before all of us could. I have so many memories of you, but my last and one of my best memories of you is talking to you in March and laughing and giggling, and just to see how much pain you were in, but you fought through that, how you lit up when you talked about Day and wanted to fight hard for the girls and for Day. Man, you're one of the coolest moms I know. You got tattoos everywhere. Like, that's dope. We talked about coincidentally reading the same book at the same time, and we were going to talk about it like a mini book club. We'll talk about it somehow, some way. We're going to talk about it. But thank you. Thank you for everything you taught me. You taught me how to be a great mom to my kids. Thank you for introducing me to those three beautiful girls who light up my life, who light up my mom's life, who keeps her young. Thank you for everything. I love you all. Girls, you know I'm always here when you need me. Love you.
This is for you, Leah. I met Leah when I was a little bitty girl, like 5 years old. It's always been the same welcoming, genuine love from Leah. Leah was just a good person. She was real spiritual. She was into her roots, her ancestry. She taught me a lot of things. The most memorable thing I got with Leah is probably me coming out to Leah. Leah was the first person I ever told that I was gay to. And she just encouraged me so much, and I was just so afraid to tell, like anybody. But I always had a good relationship with Leah, and she was always so welcoming, like so nurturing, so loving, that it was kind of easy for me to tell her because I knew that she would not judge me and that the love was going to still be there, So I told Leah, she just told me I had to be me. To live my life for me, I had to be me, accept who I am. She gave me this journal just to write in, get my thoughts together. And I wrote in that journal for a little while before I told anybody that I was I was gay. But it helped me in a lot of different ways. A lot of stuff that I was curious about, a lot of stuff that I was frustrated about, a lot of stuff that I was scared about. I just wrote in that journal about it. and it helped me. It was a little easier for me to come out to my family. So thank you, Leah, for that journal. Everybody knows I'm gay now. But yeah, man, Leah would definitely be missed. It's very sad, but I know that Leah probably somewhere flying high in the sky, a bird or something, just free, just she was just so spiritually acknowledged. Like she knew a lot. She was spiritual. So I just know that her spirit is somewhere like living. I know that, she passed on a lot to her kids. That's just gonna be passed on to their kids. So Leah's spirit will live on. And she will always live in my heart. I love you, Leah. I will definitely miss you. I cherish every single memory, every moment that I ever had with you. I will cherish forever. Thank you for bringing Mika and them, Jesse, Didi into my life. We are all family. We will always be family, and that's just a part of you that I will always love and cherish because it's gonna be in your kids. I love you, Leah. Will miss you eternally.
I'm so blessed to have met and experienced the love and the energy of Miss Leah through her children, Mika and Jess. I haven't got an opportunity to meet Dee Dee, but I know that she's just as beautiful and amazing as Jess and Mika. Miss Leah, she was just so kind and so pure, and she understood me, and that's important. She didn't place judgment. She just had unconditional love, and when you see her, when you talk to her, you saw or felt the light from within. And I am just so blessed to have shared space. And I will cherish the moments that I had with her, the laughs that we had, and most importantly, the love and the connection that I've built with her children.
Hi, Lele. It's me, May telling you that I love you and I miss you so, so very much. And even though you're not here present with me, you're always going to be here in my heart. You impacted my life so, so, so many ways. You always tell me to be creative, be talented, do things that I want. You inspire me to crochet and sew and just to do things that I like. And my favorite memory with you was to always go in your room and we would talk and you would ask me how was my day going and I'll give you an answer and I'll see you crocheting or stitching your notebook or diaries and seeing Suki go hide under the bed. And it would just be so fun in your room and to talk to you. And just to be in that house with everyone. It was just so wonderful and good. And I'll see you soon.
Hi, Lele. I miss you. I love you. And I miss you and I love you so much. You've impacted my life in such a tremendous way. Not just my life, my daughter's also. I'm so happy that we were able to share you. Thank you, Mika, Didi, Jesse, for sharing your mom with us. Because she's such a true blessing. I really, truly appreciate that. I don't even know what I would do without her. If so many things I've gained, I've learned from her, that if I didn't have today, where would I be? She's helped me to become a great mother, sharing light on things and situations about being a mom, about transitioning from adulthood into motherhood that I love and I can
take with me into life and share with my daughter and pass on to her so she can share with her daughters and her children in the future. I love her so much just for opening up her doors to me, being warm to me, allowing me to be there in her home, sharing her home. Oh my gosh, her laugh. I love her laugh. Who couldn't? If you didn't laugh after she laughed, then you wasn't paying attention. Cuz it was so funny. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It was cute. It was everything. She was beautiful. She is beautiful. She's always going to be beautiful. She lit up the sky. Oh my gosh. Lele, such a beautiful woman. Such a phenomenal woman. Whew. Some of my biggest and memories that I share the most is the memories that she shared with my daughter. Being around her, my daughter constantly will always want to be around Lele. Why? I understood why. Because I felt the vibes and my daughter genuinely felt them too. That Lele was the one that was nurturing her, being around her, just feeding her soul as a young little girl, black girl, just feeding her, giving her advice and, telling her to be her best and do her best. Who wouldn't want that for a child, for their child? I love you, Lele. I'll forever love you, Lele. And I'll see you soon. Love, love, love.
Mommy, every time I do it, don't crash the car.
Hi, this is my tribute to Leah. I'm glad I met Leah. She was a very strong and caring and loving woman. I loved her contagious smile and laugh that she had, whether it was in person, text, or on the phone. She just made you laugh with the silliest things that we would say to each other. She's at peace now. She's watching over us, especially the girls, the grandbabies. I miss her. I loved her dearly, but knowing she's in a better place and watching us as our guardian angel makes me feel a little better. And she's with Nas, and they're taking care of each other because that was her baby. That was a little gordo that she would call him. So, Leah, I love you and I miss you. Thanks.
One of my fondest memories of spending time with Leah is of us cooking together in the kitchen while dancing to CeCe Penniston's song, Finally.
I want to say something that is funny because we had many funny times when we were little. Judy, her mom, would make these giant chunks of onions in her cooking, no matter what it was. But a lot of times it was spaghetti. Sometimes peas and carrots, just giant chunks. And, it was something that little kids don't want to eat. So when Judy wasn't looking, we would throw stuff out of the 7th-story window. One time we hit this guy's car. One time we, hit a guy walking by. Sometimes we'd roll up the food and put it in a napkin and put it in the garbage can. And I busted my son doing that now. So yeah, he had a lot of wonderful, funny times. Leah had a great sense of humor. And she is very missed. I love her very much.
So, I didn't want this tribute to go by without me saying something. Sometimes, no matter how much faith we have, we lose people. But we never forget them. And sometimes it's those memories that gives us the strength to go on. Jessica, I've been knowing you and your mom for quite some time, and I love you both. She had so much spirit, so much love, so much energy. No matter what room she was in, she lit it up just with her smile and her laughter. I love you, moms.
Hey, Mama Leah. I wanted to take the time out to show my gratitude and appreciation to have met you and to have been in your presence. You exuded confidence, calmness, and a loving energy that no one could deny. Thank you so much for giving birth to Mika, Dee Dee, and Jessie. Each of them are just as beautiful, intellectual, and knowledgeable as you were. I know that your spirit lives on, and I hope that everyone that you came across can be as impactful as you were in such a loving and calm way. Thank you for all that you did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much, and continue to rest easy.
Hi, my name is David Muhammad, and it is with a heavy heart that I record this video, but one of deep love and appreciation for Leah Thomas. I have known Leah for 20 years, ever since I came to the Mentoring Center in Oakland, California, and we immediately became great friends and colleagues. All of us know Leah to be special. She is extraordinarily talented, gifted, smart, creative. She loved her people, her community, and above all else, loves her girls. Long before social media, Leah almost defriended me when I made the mistake of telling her that I didn't read fiction and there wasn't enough time to read fiction because there's too much truth to learn. After scolding me and schooling me, she taught me how much there is to learn from reading a novel. That's just one of the many gifts that I received from Leah Thomas. And one that many people don't know about the effect and impact she's had on her community and her people around the country is Leah helped write and develop the very first transformative mentoring curriculum that the Mentoring Center produced. A curriculum that has grown across the country, a movement and a strategy that has sprung up in cities throughout the nation, that started with Leah helping us develop that curriculum, working with Martin Jacks and Dr. Wade Nobles and Devon Bogan and myself. Now Leah joins Martin as an ancestor, as an angel. But Leah's spirit is too great to go away. She now lives on in us, all of us who knew her and loved her. So lives on in her beautiful children and now grandchildren. Her indomitable spirit lives. Tamika, Dee Dee, Jessica, I love you. Your mom, as you know, loves you so much, and she will live on forever through you. Long live Leah Thomas.
What can I say? I knew from the moment I saw you and Marcel and Tish were like, you gotta meet Leah. You gotta meet Leah. As soon as I saw you, we started with our voices and we started being silly. And I knew that you was gonna be one of my road dogs for life. And and you proved to be such. I have enjoyed being connected with you, being a rock to and for you, watching us grow together, supporting each other. I thank you for being in my life. I thank you for being in my heart space and letting me share my life with you. I thank you for your love and your kindness and your compassion, your goofiness, your silliness, your dee, your creativity, your vision, your word. I love you, and I'm deeply, deeply grateful for you. Ashe.
Leah Thomas, this is Ajala. Want to say Ibashe to you, Alafia. Gosh, so many memories, so many conversations we've had. The impact that you've had on my life is, I can't even describe. The only thing that I can say to you as my sister is that you made me want to be better and do more and be the best that I can be. I know it sounds cliche. From all the conversations that we've had about spirituality and tradition and writing and all of that stuff, we bonded so much and were so close. And I'm gonna miss seeing you in the physical, but I know your spirit is always around me and I can talk to you anytime I want to. But my most memorable moment with you, I would say, is that when I came back from Nigeria and the many times that you braided my hair and I couldn't cut it, you know, just the fact that the conversations we've had, and even in my low moments, you would always give me these hugs. And when you gave me a hug, you would give me that extra squeeze. And I remember asking you one time, I was like, Leah, why do you always give me that extra squeeze when you hug me? And you said that it's because I know that you need it, Ajala. So just your intuition, you know, just knowing what a person need at that moment is something that it was most memorable for me, that sticks out in my mind. So I just wanted you to know that your spirit is always internal, and I can do what I do as a priest to continue uplifting your spirit, and that I would always be there for your daughters, Mika, Jessie, and Dee Dee, whenever they need me. So with that, sister, just rest in paradise. Your work is over. The legacy that you've left behind and your 3 beautiful daughters will carry on in your tradition. So I'm hoping that your ancestors continue to guide and nurture your spirit in the realm of the ancestors. Ashe.